What's up? Who's here? Nobody, right? Nobody wants to hear about the shit I'm about to lay down, which not good, not good. Got to put things in perspective today. Usually I don't get into national politics, but it's been increasingly hard not to. Um, Especially like world events and things like that. I kind of like had my little niche, which is corruption, local corruption, true crime, but things have gotten so out of hand. I feel like we keep getting drawn into it, and this is like one of those moments where, um, I'm usually the optimism guy on what we can do, and we got to fight. I don't know, man. The fight has gotten out of me. I've become like so cynical. S- I'm gonna talk about Iran and this oil situation and the food situation and my advice. People wanted me to do a stock market show. What am I doing? Probably tomorrow. I'm gonna do what I tell people never to do: is to sell stocks. I never sell. Through COVID, I bought more. Through everything, I've always bought more growth stocks. I'm not selling everything, but I'm going to sell a bit. I think people should hedge. I really think this is I don't know how long it's going to last. I don't want to be doom and gloom, but I'm just bringing attention. This is not good. The prices, I mean, one day I see the price, the next day it's gone up again. The price of oil, the price of gas. And you look into it, what's actually going on, these strikes going back and forth between Iran and the US, and they're striking all these other countries as well. Iran, the both of these kind in Israel, they're just destroying the world basically. It could be a World War III situation. It Nobody knows, but the thing is, the oil for the Middle East has largely stopped. They're not shipping it. Um, Price tomorrow of oil when it opens, it's going to be at over $100 a barrel. So I'm starting to honestly, I'm starting to sell some of my growth stocks. Not all of them. I don't want to panic. I still have a lot of cash too, but even the cash in the money markets, I'm starting to move it around. I'm going to be buying, like going over to the coin shop and buying some silver in person. Like not. So I have some of the. I've already been moving even before this started, but just in the last week, especially. But even before this started, I was already buying silver. The funds, specifically selling some of my growth stocks, selling the crypto. I had gains, but it wasn't as good as it used to be. Things went down. I said something's wrong here. I could sense it, especially with all that's going on in the world. I already started buying some silver funds, some agricultural stocks, because that's the big thing. The price of, especially these, fertilizer type companies, buying some of those. I know, right? I'm not sure I should say it on the air. You can't help but be downtrodden today. Just like we're circling the fucking drain, both up here and down here. It's the same as the top as the bottom. Malignant narcissism in this society. People going for the loudest voices instead of the smart people who don't blow up the fucking whole world. Yeah, less is more. I'm buying seeds. I just went on Amazon. I ordered a shitload of seeds just in case. Hedging my bets, people. I'm buying beans, tomatoes, broccoli, peppers, lettuce. Like I said, I shouldn't be saying this stuff, but I'm just telling people what I recommend right now. Take a little. I'm not saying sell everything. Just make a hedge. Make a small hedge if you have stocks, growth stocks. Seems a bit of fear mongering. Well, let's look at what the experts say. This is what I like to go to, Pharaoh. Am I fear mongering? That should be maybe the question, the poll question today. Even with Trump's tariffs, I got scared then. I got scared of COVID. with Biden. I still bought stocks. I still bought stock. I'm not buying stock. I've been canceling all my stock orders. I have automatic investments that I go into growth stocks every fucking day. I started canceling them all. And let's look at this story. I got a lot I'm just going to throw up on the screen so people can see what I'm talking about. Mm. Forget the US Navy. Is this one on the screen? Let me just see this. Here it is. This is what's going on right now. Forget the US Navy. The best protection for ships traveling through the Strait of Hormuz may be claiming to be a Chinese or Muslim vessel. So basically, all these red dots are all ships that aren't moving right now. These are all the oil production, and some of the oil production they're reporting in Iraq, like the majority of it got knocked down. When we don't know what that means, we don't know when it's going to come back. But even beyond that, the ships aren't able to ship right now. The only ones that are shipping right now is some Chinese vessels, and some of the like even Western vessels are pretending that they're Chinese vessels to go through. They're changing their names and stuff. And the U.S. is saying they're going to protect ships going through. But these are wonky people. These are look at this guy trying to protect so many ships is a massive logistical undertaking. Robin Brooks, a senior fellow at the Brookings Institution, wrote. All Iran needs to do is sneak through a couple of drones to blow up one ship, and we're going to from what is currently a very serious incident to a massive oil shock. In short, I don't think the U.S. assurances of Navy escorts are all that credible. There's just too many oil tankers that need protecting. And why is that an issue? Well, that's an issue because it affects agriculture, it affects the AI, it affects the semiconductors, it affects every friggin' industry and business basically. If those ships can't ship. And right now they're not. They're docked. They're not able to go through the Hormuz. And who's it benefiting? It's China seems like it's going to be fine, and Russia is now going to be that. That seems like Trump's workaround is he's going to go to Russia to now get the oil, which and Russia is helping Iran. So how's that? I mean, that is. Let's just watch this too. This is interesting.
We're going to blow the hell out of these people. This regime is in a death row now. It is going to be on its knees. It's going
Look at this guy. Look at
to,
this guy.
and we're going to win. All Israel right, and the United States, you just wait to see what comes in the next 2 weeks.
The next 2 weeks, meaning what?
We're going to blow the hell out of these people. This regime is in a death row now. It is going to be on its knees. It's going to fall. And when it falls, we're going to have peace like no other time. We're going to have prosperity unlike anyone could ever imagine. Peace brings prosperity. You can't do it by talking. The Democrats criticize this operation. They didn't do a damn thing. These men and women in the military should make us all proud. And we're going to win.
Really, really doesn't look like we're winning right now. Shannon makes a good point. The loss of human life is the most devastating thing. Children, they went after. They're going after the most dense urban populations, bombing, thousands of strikes, going after like water salination plants, going after the oil refineries. But Americans don't care about that. They only care about the price of oil, what it's going to do to them. Let's be clear. Circle in the drain. Like Like I said, we're going to look at some expert tweets too. People who study oil markets and know what's going on. So Bessie letter says oil markets reopen in 4 hours. Meanwhile, we've seen widespread escalation in the Middle East this weekend. Oil depots and water desalination plants are being targeted in strikes on both sides. See, that's what's happening. Iran is hitting all those other Western countries like Kuwait and Iraq that supply the West with oil. Hours ago, Iraq confirmed that 3 million barrels of oil production per day are offline. That means basically they're not going to be able to produce 3 million barrels a day now. 3 million barrels gone because they got hit. And we don't even know how damaging. Is that going to take 5 years to replace, 1 year, a couple months? We have no idea. This is already larger than the feared Russian supply loss in early 2022, which sent oil prices towards $130 a barrel. And the Russian oil disruption fears in 2022 were never realized. To top it off, Qatar is now expecting oil prices to rise above $150 a barrel. Watch this little video. Hold on. God damn it. I need to be better at this. Hold on.
And Korean stocks had been on a huge winning streak, gaining more than 75% last year as the AI boom inspired retail investors to pile into equities. Korea, though, imports nearly all the energy needed to power those chip makers. Analysts say rising oil prices due to the war in Iran are likely to hit the country especially hard. Take a listen here.
To be in an era of fresh energy volatility, just at a time when there had been hopes that energy prices would be coming down. It's adding fresh pain for households and companies around the world. Certain countries will be more exposed than others. And I think we're going to see this playing out in the days to come. But ultimately, it is the risks of conflict continuing to escalate with no end yet in sight that is really concerning investors and why you're seeing this financial market reaction.
The Korean stocks had been on a huge winning streak, gaining more than 75% last year.
Hold on a second here. On oil up 21%, jet fuel up 87%, LNG, that's gas, natural gas, up 106%. The tanker rates up 201%, LNG carrier rates up 529%. Aluminum up 20%, fertilizer up 36%. I expect that one to go up a lot more. I don't even know what this shit is, Naphal. I mean, so oil affects so many different commodities and industries. Everything's about to get more expensive, like overnight. You thought inflation was bad already? Just wait. Just wait another week or two if this continues. smarter than us. They were smarter than us. The ones who voted for this. Breaking the 52-cent gallon weekly rise in the national average price of gasoline is now the fifth largest ever recorded by Gas Buddy data going back to 2000. This is an analyst with Gas Buddy. 15% higher than a year ago. And like the Gas Buddy guys reporting, it's going up again today on a Sunday. Look what he writes here. It's going up again today. This is an unprecedented fourth price cycle for Florida in just 1 week. I've never seen this before. Cycles usually happen once every week to 12 days. So 4 in a week is a jaw dropping moment for me as an analyst of prices. There's another this guy, Rory Johnson, is an oil market researcher. He's founder of commoditycontext.com. These are like investment guys. And it's funny because I'm seeing a lot of I'm gonna put his tweets up in a second, but I'm also seeing a lot of video from people like Tucker Carlson and even that little dweeb, the racist Nick Fuentes, Candace Owen, and I'm agreeing with a lot of what they're saying, which is wild. Like I'm seeing a lot of MAGA people who are calling this war out because they know what this shit's about. It's not America first, that's for sure. I can't believe I'm agreeing with them on stuff. And they're gonna say this is one of the updates. Now they're saying that they're gonna get movement again. There's gonna be movement on the Gulf of Hormuz. They're gonna start moving some ships through. Hopefully, this is what the analyst Roy Johnson had to say about that. I too believe that shipping traffic through the strait will begin to pick up again, but regular isn't a word that will apply again so long as the war continues. And ships will only do so because prices and incentives will be truly insane levels, untenable. So basically, he's saying a few crazy companies and crazy outfits will take the risk because the price is going to be so goddamn high. This is a chart right here of the blue. What usually is shipped each day in March, right? February to March 2026. So what you see in the blue is what shipped on the 1st of February, and what you see in the green is what shipped the 1st of March, and it gets worse. Look what we're dealing with right now. Every day there's nothing shipping here. It's another one who's looking at the price of oil versus refined versus crude oil. Look at this price swing. Look at this fucking price swing. Look at this. Boom. This is what they said. This is the last, all you need to know. Insane doesn't even describe it. Be prepared for Monday. And apparently, let's see what Trump had to say. Because I heard Trump said something about the strategic oil reserves that were used up. And I guess he didn't replace them. And now he's talking about replacing them. After the price went up, he's going to, I mean, I can't believe that this is happening. I just fucking can't believe that people aren't out in the street. People aren't paying attention. And they call me hysterical. I hope you're following the analyst. I hope you're paying attention to what's going on here. This is the real deal right here. All right. Owens, I can't believe it.
At least with the war in Iraq, they had the decency to try to trick us for months. At least they made Colin Powell go sully his name in front of the UN to try to trick us into thinking WMDs were real. At least then, they tried to convince us that it was necessary. This time around, they're just doing it. And they're doing it because we have a system that does not hold people accountable. We have a Congress that for decades has abdicated its constitutional role in war making. It never should have been an option that a president can just start a huge regional conflict because he's afraid we're going to find out he might be a pedophile. On Wednesday, there was an opportunity to.
They're hoping that we have some type of terrorist attack and that there's all kinds of terrorist threats coming in right now that Trump's telling the FBI not to report on. They want it. They want it. Insurrection Act. Shut down the elections. This country is just fucking circling the drain. So much corruption. Everyone talks about, oh, you're liberal Massachusetts. We've seen nothing compared to the corruption that's going on in Washington, D.C. with this Epstein class. The same gang that did the Epstein are pushing this fucking war. It's all the same shit, the same gang. When do we say enough is enough? When do we hold these people accountable?
at least try a little bit, and Susan Collins voted against it. Susan Collins is more interested in protecting the wealthy and the powerful. She is more interested in protecting the profits of the defense industry. She's more interested in protecting the interests of her APAC donors. She is more interested in all of that than in protecting the sacred resource that is the lives of young American men and women who are willing to put their lives on the line for this country. She is more interested in their profits than the shame that we bring upon ourselves when we kill children.
Did we just see what happened with Christine Nome and the fraud that she perpetrated? Why she's gone? Part of the reason why she's gone. And the other one, the what's her name? The one from Florida, the AG. These people are just outright frauding us. Trump is too. Payoffs are like, how much did Jared Kushner get? The payoffs are just, you want a pardon from Trump? Bribery, bribe him. We're worse than Russia. We're worse than Mexico. At least with the Democrats, they would kind of hide it a little bit. They wouldn't be so in your face with it. These people have no shame. And we just don't care. Oh, he sounds tough. He talks strong.
Shame.
They're owned by Russia. They're owned by Israel now. Israel owns them. All the money that they give it Israel to basically put us in the dark ages. Where's my Trump video? Hold on a second. I want to find my Trump video. Thought I had it. Hold on. Looks like I can't find it. But he promised that he was going to fill up our strategic petroleum. We used to have 620 million barrels. Now we're down to 400 something million. He says he's going to buy some now. Now he's going to fill it up. Now he's going to do it. How much is this costing us? Oh, I'm just giving you the warning now. I'm not saying it's definite. We know none of us know what's going to happen tomorrow. Nobody knows what's going to happen on Monday. The market could go up because there's that much irrational behavior in this market and fraud, frankly, fraud. And Trump could call off the dogs, but I just don't see how it gets fixed. I don't think this is going to get fixed. I don't. Yeah, there's really no solution here. There's three things that can happen. Trump can back out, can call off the dogs, which is going to be basically the Middle East is giving up. It's going to be bad. That will be bad. That's probably the best scenario, though, honestly. He could nuke them, which is going to probably, you know what's going to happen if nukes go off? Or he could send in boots on the ground to take over some of these refineries in Iran, these depots. Any of those is terrible. Now this was for March 6th, $91. That price is going up. Now there's kind of what do we call those? Crypto future markets on the price of oil. They're up at about $115 right now. So that's what people expect the price of oil to open up when the oil markets open up on Monday. Very soon, actually. It's going to be up. I think it's going to end up at $150, $200 a barrel, which means your gas is going to be over $5, $6, $7. I want to know how much can people afford before they stop driving. I'd say that's probably the price. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10. That's going to increase everything else to food, everything. Computers, technology, anything. AI is probably going to collapse. All those AI stocks that rely on the energy, the price of energy. My mic is not off. Don't tell me that. My mic is on. Looking at it. I'm independent. I haven't spent a lot of time going after MAGA. I really haven't. I'm independent. I don't know what you want. You said you wanted some documents. What kind of document? I'm showing you what the price of oil is doing, what people in the oil markets are predicting, the facts on how much oil reserves we actually have. I mean, these are not in dispute. I don't know why I need legal documents for that. This is just reporting the facts as they happen here. I liked conservatism when they didn't spend all the money. Like that, I thought that's what conservatism was supposed to be about. I liked the conservative side that said no more wars, no more ridiculous wars. I mean, if we need to go to war, we didn't need to do this. This was ridiculous. This is fucking everyone in the whole damn world except maybe Russia and China. Like they're the two who gonna benefit the most on this. All the Western countries are fucked, especially Europe. This makes no sense. None of this makes sense. Israel, I guess Israel likes it, but they're fools too because they're going to be hated now. I mean, you can already see the Republican caucus how much they've split against Israel after the Epstein stuff and the Charlie Kirk stuff and the Candace stuff. Jesus Christ, I used to think those people are nuts. They're conspiracy theorists. Now I'm like, fuck, they're right. They're all fucking right. The far right extreme is probably right on that part of it. So who do you call what? Like the label shit doesn't apply anymore. You're either with the fucking corrupt oligarchs or you're not. Whether you're a Democrat or Republican, because there are some Republicans, a lot of them actually, who are saying, fuck this shit. Fuck this war. Fuck this Epstein class. Fuck this corruption. And the corruption's got like so deep now. Like you look at what Epstein was, it wasn't just a sex trafficking ring either. There was drugs, there was financial scams, they were owning the technology. This is a conglomerate. This is like bigger organized crime than the mafia ever was. This is the corruption. And they got you all caught up talking about trans people. You're not looking at how they're ripping you off, how they divide everyone. That's the division's not going to work anymore. I'm with Tucker Carlson. I'm with fucking Candace Owens on this. You can call me a libtard. Is Candace Owens a libtard? Was Charlie Kirk a libtard on this? Because he said the same shit. No war with Iran. So I wondered why he got knocked off. Like, I don't want to be the conspiracy theorist. I don't like that shit. But Jesus Christ, look at what's going on in this. And the Democrats is weak as fuck. Even if we have an election, think about that. If we have an election in November, the Democrats win. Are they going to do anything? Or are they just going to do what Israel tells them to do? Are they going to do the same? Are they going to work for the same Epstein people? Yeah, that's what they do. They're just less in your face about it. They're just a softer version of it. They're all owned by the same people. It's the Epstein class versus everybody else. It's like just like George Collins said. It's a big fucking club, and none of you are in it. Unless you're Peter Thiel sitting there watching me, you're not in the fucking club. We're peasants, and the West in America about to get screwed. The taxpayers, the consumers, the peasants. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about hitting Barrett up, but I'm afraid what Barrett's going to say because Barrett speaks so much truth. It's scary. Like I agree. Even last time he was saying some shit that was like, "Am I going to get knocked off YouTube?" He said a couple of lines that were things you really got to be careful about saying in this world. But it's so fucking truthful. This Epstein class. Fuck the labels. You're either with the fucking oligarchs or you're not. I know that I'm going to be marching, like, or documenting it. I've avoided the No Kings protest and all that. I'm going to be there. Next No Kings, I'm going to be out there with my fucking video camera interviewing people. Fuck these kings. Coming up at the end of the month. Not this coming weekend, but the next weekend. I don't know if I need to show anymore. I think I got my point across. Buy seeds. Get out in the streets if you can. Demand, if you know someone in the military, there's phone numbers you can call to not go to war. There's going to be a big protest coming up. No kings. I think people should get out. And I'd buy some silver. Buy some silver dollars in person. Junk silver. That's what you want to buy. Some junk silver. And buy some seeds. Buy some agriculture. Find things that you can freaking produce because the costs are about to go way up. Dad, we've just been circling the drain. We really have. Who's quoting The Simpsons? Am I quoting The Simpsons or somebody else? I don't even know. You're right. I'm going to be doing my taxes the April 15th. I'm like, should I even do I always pay my taxes. I do. I don't cheat. I pay what I owe. I'm proud to do that, especially lately when I'm, on the good years. I've had some good years over the year, back in the aughts and more recently. I feels good to pay taxes in a way. I know I'm not like one of those people that doesn't want to pay their taxes. I just don't want the money wasted. But this year, I'm like, fuck, am I even going to have to pay my taxes? Like, because this might be that bad. Everyone might just say, fuck it. Yeah, and this shit. They're telling everyone it's a holy war. Well, fucking idiots. How many atheists do you think are in the military? A lot. It's a holy war. I mean, these people are fucking idiots. Way to bring people together. Like fucking we yeah, balance. That's another one. The cost of water, guys. Well, you rain buckets, right? Capture the rain, bros. I mean, the problem with the rain is there's shitty materials in it sometimes, so you don't really want to use it on what you're eating, but fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, the unforgettable. Thank you so much for the super chat today. I said I quoted The Simpsons because Ruthie mentioned it. A lot of what's happening has been shown on some of their episodes. How is that immature? It's my opinion. We don't have to agree on everything. Yeah, you know what, too? The Simpsons have. It's funny. I met one of the writers for The Simpsons at an event one night, and they predicted a lot of shit that's happened. Like it's like some people point to it as being like predictive programming, like they're planning stuff and letting people become familiar and aware of what they're gonna do in the future. The Simpsons is a pretty deep show, actually, deeper than people would assume. So I don't blame you for quoting The Simpsons. I don't know who was crying about it. Yeah, exactly. Who says they listen to one side? I don't listen to one side. I listen to all sides. That's it's kind of the problem. Like I said, I'm on right wing radio after all. Like I can't be that radical. And I, of course, you know what I watch a lot of because I'm a money guy. I used to manage and invest in stocks. I was an equity trader at Fidelity. I was a financial advisor at American Express. I was an inside wholesaler for mutual funds and other products at Pioneer Investments. And then at AIG Valak was the name of the company. You changed it a couple times. It was a subsidiary of AIG, the biggest insurance company basically in the world at the time. I was a financial advisor there. I'm a money guy. I like the market, so I watch a lot of financial media, whether it be portfolio report type YouTube shows or CNBC or even Fox Business. I watch a lot of that shit. and I read a lot about it, and I'm up on the markets, and I trade on that shit a lot. So I'm a money guy, and that media is generally very conservative. So for people to say that I'm not getting both sides, I get all sides of media, but it's all fucking sold out. Like that's the problem. You just it's like you got chocolate and vanilla ice cream. They both have sugar in them. You know what I mean? They're both like there's still fucking ice cream. You know what I mean? It's like whether it's Democrat, Republican media, it's all the same. It's all owned by, especially the big ones, they're owned by oligarchs. Like they used to say the Washington Post was a liberal operation. It's owned by Jeff Bezos. Like it's all owned by oligarchs. Like Barrett Brown ran into that with The Intercept. One of our guests that's come on the show, he's a great journalist. They put him in fucking jail. A lot of people say he's left. He worked for some big time, supposedly leftist organizations, in the media. He found that they were owned by oligarchs who were friends with the right wing ones, friends with Peter Thiel. It's all a big fucking game. Remember when they used to say Zuckerberg was a liberal and Bezos was a liberal? Like, they're awfully tight with Trump, aren't they? Trump and Clinton are covered for each other, aren't they? On those depositions, aren't they? They're all friends. You're not in the fucking club, dude. You're either a plant or you're not in the club. You're either a cheap whore operative or you're not in the club. I don't know which it is. You tell me. If you're getting your $5 a week from Trump to be in the cult, promote the talking points, good for you. Good for you, bro. But they're all in the fucking club. Mhm. A lot of it, especially Bill. You know what? Hillary, I felt like was more truthful because I feel like she really doesn't know. And think about it. She's the wife. He fucking hides that shit from her, you know? And she was probably sitting there like, oh, that guy's behind the scenes. She was probably going, that guy's a dirtbag. Why are you hanging out with that guy, Bill, again? Like that's probably what was going on with Bill and Hillary. But Bill, I don't trust him a word of what he says. You know what's interesting too, because the baby boomers, have fucking lucked out so much economically over the years. Even my generation, the Gen X's, we're gonna fucking suffer now. Like the boomers are gonna freaking suffer. They're gonna take a hit. I don't think they see what's coming here. And the young people are fucked. And there's a lot of poor people out there with no savings, no retirement, no property, and they're just like, fuck it. Now all you people are gonna actually suffer like we suffer. Maybe something will change. They have a point. I just fear that they're gonna even have it worse. I think I'm gonna wrap it up unless I need something. If I need to, I saved so much shit today and haven't shown like even half of it because I'm just like, do I really want to touch this one? Like, there's just so much shit that infuriates me right now between Epstein and fucking this war and what's going on with the money and the fraud and even the turtle shit. The turtle shit and David Copperfield, that scumbag. Chris, what's her name? Bondi, Pam Bondi. I can go on and on about these people. All of them. All their little front people, too. Peter Thiel. What they're doing with OpenAI. And that other company, Anthropic, who said, fuck you, we're not going to let you surveil and use AI to surveil American citizens. And Trump said, we're going to fucking punish you. We're going to put you out of business. OpenAI's like, we'll do it. Elon Musk said, we'll do it. We'll spy on American citizens. We'll do whatever the fuck you want for the money. This gets worse and worse every fucking day now. Yeah, they should have put Trump in jail too. They should have put all these billionaires in jail. They're cowards. They're owned by the same people, dude. All right, let me read this one. The Unforgettable came in with another $10. Said, "My opinion, people don't have to agree, but I don't believe either side. It's about their own pockets and their own best interest. That's just me. They lie so people vote for them. That's it." That's a good idea. I will take. Well, let's do that poll. Let's do a couple polls today. Ooh, somebody got timed out. Who got timed out? Oh, someone crying about the mods. Are you shitting me? Oh, I mean, they said this is just sad. I'm out. Even mods are rude, and one of our mods timed him out. You don't go after the mods, especially being a little crybaby. You're crying about the mods. I hate that shit. Our mods are a bunch of ladies, and if you can't get along with a bunch of ladies, you're an idiot. Like seriously, our mods are nice. Come on. Yeah, I saw him crying earlier too. They cry a lot. It's like, "Wee, wee, look at me, look at me." Ooh. I look like a turtle rider too. Like, don't you have enough problems? Jesus Christ. Um. A poll. I was like, what am I doing now? Before I get distracted by the crybaby. Let's do a poll. There it is. That the poll is very simple. Do you support the invasion of Iran? Yes, no, not sure, none of the above. Watching the votes come in. I love this one too. This God bless him. I don't get this angry, but I'm starting. I'm starting to. This is James Carville. Carville. He's one of Bill Clinton's buddies. So I always laugh at him because he's always like a big mouth. It's like, oh, all right, yeah, yeah, yeah. But he's responded to these people that talk about the Trump derangement syndrome. There's another derangement syndrome, and it's gotten to be the point where I agree with him too. It's funny how I'm agreeing with all the meatheads on the left and the right at this point, because even they are there. Look at what he says about Trump.
Look, you
This is
fat
hilarious.
fuck Trump, if you listen to this, you listen good, because what I'm getting ready to say is what a lot of people in this country speak for, who I speak for. And I speak for a lot of fucking people. You hear me, you fat asshole? This is what we believe. You're right. I got Trump derangement syndrome. I hate the motherfucker. And you know what? I don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to get better. I want to get worse.
My God, he wants it to get worse. He wants me. That's almost where I'm at. I'm just like, fuck it. These people, these stupid fucks need to suffer. That's where it is. It's like, you're that fucking stupid. You had it this fucking easy.
I want to hate him more. I pray to God in heaven, God reign the righteous reign of Trump derangement syndrome. Pray for me, Lord. I'm your vessel on this earth. Pray for the people that listen to this. We want more. We want to hate the son of a bitch so much that we can't see straight.
Oh, Carvel. That's Jimmy Carvel. He fucking every time I think he's gonna have a fucking stroke. Fucking hey. I mean that's where it's at. I agree with fucking this guy now, and I agree with fucking Nicky Fuentes, the fucking neo-Nazi clown, the little guy. I agree with freaking Candace Owens, the conspiracy theorist, the fucking Tucker Carlson, who I hate on so many things. I agree with him. Tucker Carlson keeps going to visit Trump and saying, "Don't do it. Don't stop." Fucking, he's brought a lot of people together. When Jimmy James Carvell and friggin' Tucker Carlson saying the same shit. Crazy. And they call us crazy. They call us names. They call us names while they're kowtowing for the fucking the billionaires, the big billionaire grifters, the organized criminals. Everything's to the highest bidder. Let's make a deal with Putin. Fucking unbelievable. Circle in the friggin' drain. It's like America is done. Done. It's over. It's fucking over. People, they just gave it to him. Oh, here he is. This is the audio I want to play of Trump. Let's play Trump. See, I'm fair. I'll let us hear Trump in his own words. See what fucking Trump's got to say about all this shit that he created. What's he gonna do? What's Trump gonna do about this? Let's fucking see what the grand leader's gonna do. The very smart guy who put us in this fucking pickle. The guy that everyone voted for because he's so strong, he's so decisive.
Temporarily allows certain Russian oil sales to India. Are you considering any other moves, including the SPR?
Well, if there were some, I would do it just to take a little of the pressure off. But I think that the oil pressure, but there's a lot of oil. We've got a lot of oil. Our country has a tremendous amount, and there's a lot of oil out there.
Are you gonna seize it all, dude, or because what are you gonna do when China and Europe wants to pay $200 a barrel for it?
Epstein announced some moves to temporarily allow certain Russian oil sales to India. Are you considering any other moves, including the SPR?
Well, if there were some, I would do it just to take a little of the pressure off. But I think that the oil pressure, but there's a lot of oil. We've got a lot of oil. Our country has a tremendous amount, and there's a lot of oil out there.
Would you Epstein announced some moves to temporarily allow certain Russian oil sales to India? Are you considering any other moves, including the SPR?
Well, if there were some, I would do it just to take a little of the pressure off. But I think that the oil pressure, but there's a lot of oil. We've got a lot of oil. Our country has a tremendous amount, and there's a lot of oil out there.
Price go up. Why does the price go up every single day now? There you go. 568. That might be a deal next week. Next week you might be shit. I should have. That's the thing. Like I'm thinking about fucking like tomorrow buying gas cans. Fucking seriously. I'm definitely buying some silver tomorrow. Silver coins, baby. Junk silver. Oh, Natalie, don't even worry about those clowns. I'm glad they're here. I'm glad they're clocking my views. They're one extra person here. They could check in. Notice how they don't talk about those numbers when, like the other day when we were crushing one of their big shows. We had more. Like it's funny because we went to head with some other shows. We got bigger numbers on YouTube and fucking Twitter than one of their big shows covering the Karen Reed stuff. So we we still get some numbers sometimes, don't we? It just depends on the topic. Did you notice that? Did you notice that? I did. People come here for the Karen Reed coverage still, and they still come for the Kelsey coverage because we offer something the other side doesn't. And without Betterow, just me, just fucking me. Who would have thought? Wednesday night, I got Will Daly coming on. Great local musician, great songwriter. He's award-winning Boston Music Award winner several times. He's been on national television shows like CSI, where he performed his music in the season finale of an episode. He was on CBS Records. He's performed at Farm Aid. He's performed several times. Performed with, not like opening. He's opened for some big acts, but he actually like Eddie Vedder playing guitar, standing there, fucking Will Daly on the same stage performing together with fucking Eddie Vedder. I got Will coming on Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Going to be a good show. He plays out all the time in New England area. This is an artist you can go see. It's not going to cost you $1,000 to go see him. He's got new music coming out. He's phenomenal. Coming on Wednesday night. Looking forward to that. I also have the state auditor booked later on this month and some other shows we're going to be booking. Like I said, we're diversifying the content. When we do that, like when I have Will Daly on, I'm not expected to have Karen Reed numbers. That just never happens. But it's going to be fun for me. Like that's the thing. I'm doing things that I like and maybe drawing a different audience. Maybe drawing more of an audience that's more me. People I know from back in the day that maybe don't watch the Karen Reed shit. So I'm looking forward to that Wednesday night. And trust me, there's going to be a lot of the guests back and new guests, and I'm just not overwhelming myself right now, but we're doing it. We are booking those guests, and I already know who's upcoming. Like there's going to be, someone said Barrett Brown. We'll bring Barrett back. We'll bring Jody Weber back, of course. There's so many upcoming. Trust me on that. At 6 p.m., come check it out. Hopefully we're gonna start doing some music on the show. Tap into that a little more. We have had some musicians in the past on. I feel like I want to get they have a Boston Music Award podcast nomination. I think we can win that if I start interviewing all these musicians. We could be award winning not just for cannabis, but for music too. Not much competition there, you know. What kind of music is it? His music's hard to describe. It's I would say there's an element of pop music, maybe a little rock, almost countryist, Americana. It's tough to describe it. It depends on his release. Like his songs have varied over the releases. Let's just put it that way. But it's authentic. It's real. If you like Bruce Springsteen, Eddie Vedder, Pearl Jam, you might like Will. Like that. Those are the artists he's played with. I can read off. Let's read off. I got a little bio here. Hold on one second, because I got it on the description of. Well, okay, this is it. Will Daly is going to discuss his new streaming music release. Boys Are Talking, live on the Young Jerks. He's performed repeatedly with Eddie Vedder. He's also shared stages with Peter Buck of REM. He's opened for Jacob Dylan and the Wallflowers, and he was selected to honor Richie Havens at the 2024 Folk Americana Roots Hall of Fame induction alongside Joan Baez and others. So that gives you an idea of the type of music, because those are the people he's performed with. You kind of get an idea of what he is, what he's about. Um, and this new music release, he only put it out on vinyl first, CD or direct download, but now it's going to be out on the streaming, coming up. So it's like a kind of a new release. He spent a lot of time on it. There's a lot of different artists on it, and so we're going to talk about that. One of the people that he's got on this new release is Danny Clinch, who's a famous photographer that has taken a lot of photos of Pearl Jam and other famous artists, which is interesting. And he's going to be performing with Kay Hanley and some others up in the Paradise for the Hot Stove Cool Music little festival that they do every year with Peter Gammons. So he'll be here Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Maybe Robbie Roadsteamer. We'll see if Robbie will come back. He gave me like 2 or 3 hours last time. I get afraid to ask Robbie for too much because he's in high demand. But we'll see. When you're friends with somebody like that, you don't want to like ask too much from them because then it gets weird. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he did come on. We'll see. Robbie might want to come back on because of all the shit that's going on in the country. So we'll see. I don't like to pressure him. He did hit me up about something about he wanted me to help him on his next festival because I used to book these things, and I was just like, I never got back to him on it because I'm like, I just can't get involved in freaking trying to help people booking shows and shit. It's just too much. But I'll go to it if it sounds like he's going to be working on a festival in May, I think, locally. Yeah, Robbie is busy. Robbie Road Steamer. You tag him, tell him to come on. Okay, that helps. That always helps. Yeah, I need to ask him about his latest arrest. I will. I'll hit him up. Yeah, he'll definitely be at the No Kicks protest. Robbie will. I'm sure of it. Just where? Probably Boston. Look at that. We still got almost 48 people watching me go off on something that I never talk about, which is interesting. So again, I'm buying seeds. I'm buying seed. I'm buying junk silver, and I'm selling a little bit of my stock portfolio and I'm also buying energy stocks and some gold and silver ETFs. Um, and this company Nutrien that does the fertilizers. I'm trying to hedge. I'm trying to hedge against this volatility and just have a little bit of diversity. All right. So, do you support the invasion of Iran? We've had a poll going for just a little while now. 66%, 2/3 say no. 15% say not sure. Only 20% say yes. Only 2 out of 10 people say yes, I support this invasion of Iran. That's not a winning political formula. Yeah, I'm gonna fill up the pantry. Lots of rice. We already have that. I've got all these staples. Trust me. Yeah, I've got the stock on food here, but I would suggest doing that. Yeah, I would suggest getting like macaroni. Get things that don't require electricity. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking we might need some wood too. Get some wood. Make some fires. It's funny how now the insane preppers that I used to make fun of with their Berkey water filters and all those ads that you see on Alex Jones. Now I'm like they're the smart ones. I got to get a fishing rod again. Like chips and salsa. Yeah, how about bullets too? Maybe get some bullets. What a world we live in. I'm trying to see do I want to show anything else today? Do I want to show anything else from Twitter? I think I've had enough. I think I'm about there. I love this. I love these people who get all caught up about states, which states are the most expensive. And this one, obviously, Massachusetts is more expensive. There's not even a doubt. But why is it more expensive? Is because people want to freaking live there. And there's higher wages and there's higher education. Well, you have people who are more highly educated, and you have, tech, you have all the colleges, you still have an artist scene too, and you're on the ocean and it's historic. Of course, it's going to be more expensive. Paul Shannon says, actually, Massachusetts is the most expensive state to raise children. Also, top 10 in taxes. Yeah, Alabama is cheap to raise kids. But you also don't get you look who you're living around. Like, and you also don't have the same opportunities. You don't have the same wages. You also don't have same type of health care. So these people that get all caught up about which state is the best and this and that, because I said the price of gas on Twitter, they want to say like, oh, that's because you live in Massachusetts. It's like, dude, price of gas is going to go up everywhere. It's even going to get you in Alabama, bro. Trust me. God damn. It's like saying California is so expensive because of the liberals. It's also one of the most fucking successful economies in the world, basically. That's the thing. You know why it's expensive? Because the fucking money is here. Like that's the thing. Billionaires are inflationary. If you have a state that has a lot of billionaires that live in your state, like we do in Massachusetts, we got Abby Johnson here from fucking Fidelity. That's just one of the billionaires. How about Robert Kraft? These billionaires, Elon Musk, he doesn't live here, but these billionaires, rich people are inflationary. That's kind of the problem. And what they call these liberal states, why it's so expensive. And that's kind of the whole problem in the world. Like the rich people have made it expensive. When you try to buy a property and you're competing against somebody who's very rich, price is going up. Nobody wants to live in those shithole states. And you guys act like some of you guys are just so caught up in that whole thing. Oh, liberal. It's like the stupidest shit ever. You have a fucking oligarchy running your fucking country. And you're talking about stupid shit. Texas has a pretty good, strong economy as well. And you know what? Their costs have gone up. Florida has a pretty good economy. Their costs have gone up. That's what happens when you're successful. You draw more rich people in. That's why, like, if you go out to Nevada and you live in a little shithole town, it's going to be really cheap. But then you go to Las Vegas where all the fucking money is, it's more expensive. Not because it's not because Vegas is so liberal. It's because that's where the fucking money is. Gas is up. It's going to continue to go up, is my prediction. All right, I'm getting off track too a little bit. I just want to check a couple more things here. Like, do I want to share more of this doom and gloom today? Again, my what I'm doing, buying seeds, buying. I'm prepping. I'm prepping. I'm fucking prepping like a conspiracy theorist, for Christ's sakes. And I'm selling a little bit of my growth stocks, my growth portfolio, to buy some silver in person, like physical silver. And then I got to figure out where I hide it. Fuck, I gotta hide the fucking. I can't believe we're at this point, and where I shouldn't even say this publicly, like one of my people in the chat said. But I just want to warn you people. Like if you have it all in growth stocks, don't sell it all. Though do not sell. Hedge. Do what it's. This is insurance. Take a little bit and insure yourself. Make sure you're set up no matter what happens. I could go through the Epstein gang stuff today too, but I think I'm done. I'm done. I just wanted to let you know I'm kind of freaking out. I am, even though I'm not. It's like it's almost like the realizing that we're just when you have a bathtub and it's full of water and then you pull the plug, you open the drain and the water starts emptying out, it's circling the drain, and then there's that last little bit of water right before it goes down, before the chump is completely empty. That's what it feels like we're at. It feels like there's like an inch of water left in the drain. And pretty damn soon it's going to be completely empty. And people are going on like there's nothing, like everything's fine. We're gonna be Democrats and Republicans. We're gonna fight. We're gonna go to the supermarket. We're gonna watch with the Final Four coming up. I don't think so. I mean, if Epstein wasn't enough, now we got this Iran bullshit. All right, I'll see you soon. At least Wednesday. We'll see. We'll see if I do anything else between now and then. It is it. Look at it. This is what I'm talking about. Ferret man, you're a clown. Your thinking is still you're still not getting it. Hollywood is who you need to worry about. Epstein is gone. Hollywood is still influencing our kids. Dude, Hollywood and the financial networks and the oil companies and the oligarchs and the right-wing people that you back are all fucking one. And Raytheon and Palantir and fucking OpenAI and Facebook and Amazon. They're all fucking one class of people, dude. They're all one. It's all one. You can't just say Hollywood. That's like friggin' eating a chocolate ice cream and saying, oh, it's the chocolate that's bad for you. And you ignore that there's sugar in it. You ignore that it's milk fat. It's fucking ice cream, dude. Hollywood is fucking the propaganda side for the fucking military industrial complex that is now tied in with the tech companies, that is now tied in with these fucking fake Christians that fucking are telling the military that this is a holy war with the Pete Heskeths and the Donald Trumps and all those grifters. It's all one, dude. It's all one. It's an oligarchy. Epstein was tied in with Hollywood. He's tied in with MIT. He was tied in with Washington, D.C. He was tied in with Europe. He was tied in with the Russians. It's all one big fucking gang, and you're not in it. You're not in the fucking gang, dude. You're not in the club. You're fucking meat for them. Put you in the meat grinder, dude. Put you right in the meat grinder. It's the billionaires versus every other human being in the planet. All of them. You're not part of that. Unless you're Elon Musk under a fake account, unless you're fucking Jeff Bezos or Peter Thiel, or you're just working for one of them for your fucking $5 a day, you're a fool. You're still like pointing out like, oh, it's a liberal. The fucking it's all one thing. They play both sides. They own both parties. One party's just a little less worse than the other one. And you're picking the wrong one, actually. That's how bad it is. You're that fucking delusional at this point. You can't fucking wake up after what you've just seen in the last year. A guy who said no war is fucking starting all the wars. A guy who cried about inflation is jacking up the prices left and right. A guy who said, oh, we're going to get rid of all the pedophiles is backing the pedos. And you want to say it's Hollywood. He's from fucking Hollywood. He was on fucking TV. He had a hit TV show. He hung out with Howard Stern. He's fucking Hollywood. Like the fucking apprentice, Mark Burnett, Hollywood. What did Trump do before this? He was in Hollywood. What did our Secretary of Defense, Pete Hesketh, do before this? He was on Fox. He was in Hollywood. We have a reality TV presidency. It's fucking Hollywood. Damn right. Are you talking about Trump though? Are you talking about Trump? Are you talking about the fake religious people, the fake preachers that are? Are you talking about them too? Is that are they part of your Hollywood gang? Like I'm just wondering, is Raytheon part of Hollywood to you? What about Peter Thiel? What about Elon Musk? What about APOC? What about Epstein? Do you consider them Hollywood? That's all I want to know. Because if you do, you should probably relabel what you're saying because it doesn't really make sense with the label. I like to call them oligarchs or the Epstein class. It's all about the money now. It's all about the fucking money. No, I said Holly. I think you're misrepresenting what I said. I'm basically saying Hollywood is an outlet. It's like saying it's like saying the Washington Post sucks, but you don't look at who owns them. You know what I'm saying? It's like one company, like one little newspaper. When the billionaire who owns them is the real. All right, I've been saying I'm going to go for a while. I'm out of here. Have a good day. Buy silver if you want. If you want to not lose everything, I think is a good hedge. Buy some seeds. Be a prepper. Demand this shit stops. Any way you can. Any way you can. Or just be like me and just check out because that's where I'm at. I'm at the point where I'm just like, you know what? We deserve it. We fucking deserve it. All right, I'll see you soon, hopefully. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you to my mods today, too. And thank you for the super chats. Erica says, I heard Cuba is next. I really hope not. They said within 2 weeks. Yep. Lindsey Graham there was it's exactly what he was saying. More war. I don't consider it a debate. I just consider it allowing me to spew my facts. Yeah, take care of yourself. I'll see you soon, hopefully. Hopefully. Wednesday night, if not sooner, we'll see.